The internet is on fire, the streets are buzzing, and the world of reality TV may never recover from what just dropped. Forget every scandal you thought you knew, because tonight, Ciara has detonated the bomb that's ripping love and hip-hop apart at its core. I'm talking screenshots. I'm talking late-night recordings. I'm talking receipts so damning they make every past betrayal look like child's play. The walls of VH1's empire are trembling. Fans are rioting on Twitter. And celebrities are already choosing sides. You won't believe the names being dragged into this. You won't believe the hidden alliances suddenly exposed. And you will not believe how Mendeecees himself is caught in a whirlwind of lies, deceit, and double lives that no one saw coming. Every message Ciara leaked drips with betrayal. Every clip that surfaces is messier than the last, and the deeper we go, the more it feels like this isn't just drama, it's war. This isn't a storyline. This isn't scripted TV. This is raw chaos spilling out in real time. The cast is turning on each other, the fans are turning on the network, and Ciara. She just turned herself into the most feared whistleblower in love and hip-hop history. But the real shock? What she revealed tonight is only the beginning. Because behind the leaked messages and viral clips, there's a darker secret one, so twisted it threatens to burn down everything. Mendeecees has built. They said the cameras stopped rolling. They said the drama ended when the episode wrapped. But what Ciara just unloaded proves the real show begins when the lights go out. A storm has hit love and hip-hop. And at the center of it is Ciara, her phone, and a collection of receipts that are shaking the culture to its knees. The leak started as whispers, screenshots sliding across group chats like forbidden contraband. But then Ciara pulled the trigger and dropped the first bomb. A text thread allegedly between Mendeecees and a woman whose name hasn't even hit the blogs yet. The messages: explicit, emotional, and undeniable. I can't stop thinking about you. One of them reads, stamped with his name, his number, his heart emojis that fans instantly recognize from his public Instagram posts. The internet went feral. Twitter erupted with hashtags demanding answers. While Instagram Live spun conspiracy webs at lightning speed, and just when people thought Ciara was reaching, dropped the voice note. A grainy late-night recording, a man's voice deep, smooth, familiar, confessing frustrations about his marriage, his money, his image. I can't keep pretending, the voice says. Fans froze. The clip spread faster than wildfire. Blogs declared the end of Mendeecees' reign. But Ciara didn't stop. She unleashed DMs, screenshots with timestamps, overlapping family vacations, dinners, and public appearances. Every new leak shredded the illusion of a happy family, painting Mendeecees as a man living two lives. His fans begged for denial, but silence echoed from his camp. Silence that only fueled the fire. Soon, other cast members chimed in. Erica Mena tweeted a cryptic broken heart emoji. Yandi posted a black square with nothing but the word loyalty. The fandom split instantly. Some accused Ciara of faking everything for clout. Others called her the truth teller, the heroine finally ripping the mask off reality TV's biggest husband. The chaos spiraled so fast, VH1's official page had to disable comments within hours. Then came the betrayal no one saw coming. A so-called insider leaked a private group chat between multiple Love and Hip Hop cast members. The screenshots exposed that Ciara had been sitting on these receipts for months, quietly collecting more while pretending to stay neutral. The betrayal cut deep. People dragged her for plotting revenge, but Ciara's supporters called her strategic, claiming she waited for the perfect moment to strike. The cast, the fans, the industry, everyone was suddenly a soldier in this digital war. The backlash against Mendeecees reached nuclear levels when a viral TikTok surfaced. A fan claimed she saw him leaving a hotel in Atlanta with the same mystery woman from the alleged texts. She even showed a shaky clip of him ducking his head under a hoodie. The comment section exploded, debating every frame like it was evidence in a courtroom. Some swore it was him, others called it a setup, but either way, The video racked up millions of views overnight. Mendeecees' silence became its own headline. Paparazzi swarmed him outside a club, shouting questions he refused to answer. His friends unfollowed him on Instagram. Even his endorsements started crumbling. One brand quickly deleted his promo pics without explanation. The empire was cracking. And Ciara was the one swinging the hammer. But Ciara wasn't just exposing messages, she was exposing motives. In her latest leak, she shared an alleged conversation where Mendeecees talked about leveraging relationships on the show for money, suggesting he played the good guy only to secure bigger checks. Fans who once worshipped him now turned, calling him a scammer of love. The narrative flipped overnight, from family man to fraud, from husband to hustler. Still, the biggest explosion hadn't even gone off yet. Because as Ciara teased in a late-night Instagram live, there's more. "This ain't even the half," she whispered, her voice cracking with rage. "Y'all think texts are bad? Wait until you see what he really said about Yandi." On camera, the chat froze. Thousands watching live, jaws on the floor. Did she just say camera? Speculation hit overdrive. What recording was she talking about? A confession tape, a secret interview, a hidden mic. Every outlet scrambled, every fan theorized, every critic leaned in. Ciara promised she had video proof that would end Mendeecees' career forever. And before ending her live, she delivered the line that sent shockwaves through the culture. "He ain't who you think he is. And when I drop this next receipt, you'll never look at love and hip-hop the same again." Blackout, silence. Social media erupted like a volcano. Hashtags trending worldwide. Fans begged for the video, celebrities threw shade, and the network scrambled in panic. And just when people thought it couldn't get any messier, an anonymous account appeared online, posting, "I have the footage." And Ciara doesn't even know how deep this goes. The anonymous account appeared like a ghost in the night, faceless and nameless, but armed with a weapon more powerful than anything Ciara had dropped: the promise of unseen footage. At first, fans thought it was a troll, another clout chaser capitalizing on the chaos. But then the account posted a grainy, still image, a frame pulled from what looked like a secret recording. The blurry shot showed a man, head down, speaking into a phone, his voice caught on camera. And though the image was dark, fans swore the outline was Mendeecees. Within minutes, the account had racked up thousands of followers. Within hours, the still had gone viral. And then came the video. 28 seconds long, shaky, clearly recorded without his knowledge. A voice raw, unfiltered, venomous. "Yandi don't know half the things I do. She don't need to. It's business. All of this is business." The words sliced through the fandom like a blade. Gone was the loyal husband, the devoted family man. What fans saw was a manipulator admitting his marriage was a brand, his love a transaction. The fallout was immediate. Yandi posted a tearful Instagram live begging people to stop tagging her in the clip, sobbing as she muttered, "I don't deserve this." Twitter ignited with fury. Hashtag Cancel Mendeecees trended worldwide. Memes, think pieces, and fiery threads ripped his reputation apart. Some fans accused Ciara of orchestrating the anonymous leak herself, calling her the puppet master of destruction. Others claimed it was someone from inside Mendeecees' own circle, finally fed up with his lies. The mystery only made the chaos worse, but the drama took a darker turn when celebrities outside the love and hip-hop bubble jumped in. Cardi B tweeted, "Y'all wild, if you think these dudes real behind the cameras, ain't nobody solid." Nicki Minaj liked a shady post calling Mendeecees the scammer husband of reality TV. Even 50 Cent couldn't resist, reposting the leaked video with his signature laughing emojis. Suddenly, the scandal wasn't just a reality TV meltdown, it was mainstream entertainment news and Ciara. She doubled down. In a now viral Instagram live, she screamed at the camera, voice shaking with rage, "Y'all don't get it. I tried to protect people. I held back. But since everybody want to call me a liar, since everybody want to act like I'm clout chasing, I'm done playing nice." Then she held up her phone. flashing what looked like a folder labeled Mendeecees full receipts. The live ended abruptly, leaving fans gasping. What was in the folder? How much more could there be? Behind the scenes, whispers claimed producers were in panic mode. One alleged insider leaked an email chain where executives debated whether to cut Mendeecees from future episodes. Another claimed the network was scrambling to secure NDAs from cast members before the situation destroyed their brand. But the damage was already done. Screenshots of contracts leaked by anonymous sources revealed just how much money was tied up in the Mendeecees Yandi storyline. If he crumbled, so did the network's cash cow, and crumble he did. Paparazzi cameras caught Mendeecees outside a restaurant, face pale, lips tight, refusing to answer questions. At one point, a fan screamed, "Say it's fake." He turned, looked directly into the camera, and snapped, "Mind your business." That clip spread like gasoline on fire. People replayed it again and again, calling it the first crack in his carefully crafted mask. The first crack in his carefully crafted mask. But the real explosion came hours later, when the anonymous account returned with a new drop, a private FaceTime recording. In it, Mendeecees allegedly tells a friend she'll stay. "Yandi ain't going nowhere. She needs me for the cameras. I make her look good and she makes me money. It's simple." The clip ended with laughter cold, mocking, hollow. The internet lost its mind. Fans wept, bloggers screamed, and even castmates started turning on him publicly. Erica Mena tweeted, "Told y'all." Nobody listened. Safri reposted the video with fire emojis. Even Remy Ma dropped a comment. Sad, but not surprising. The community fractured into shards. Every side louder, nastier, more desperate for the truth. And then came the meltdown that broke the internet. Yandi went live again, but this time she wasn't composed. She screamed, she sobbed, she hurled accusations into the void. "You think you gone embarrass me? You think you gone use me? I gave you my whole life. I built with you." At one point, she threw her phone, the screen cracking midstream, fans watching in horror as the chaos unfolded in real time. Clips from her live hit every platform within minutes, racking up millions of views. The fallout was nuclear. Fans speculated about divorce, about restraining orders, about Yandi quitting the show entirely. Rumors swirled that lawyers were already involved, with insiders leaking that a split could cost Mendeecees millions. Every headline screamed betrayal. Every outlet plastered Sierra's name in gold. But Sierra wasn't celebrating. Hours later, she posted a cryptic story, a screenshot of a text from an unknown number that read, "You don't know what you've started. Stop now before it gets worse." Underneath, Sierra wrote only one word: never. The fandom froze. Who sent the message? Was it Mendeecees' team? Someone higher up? Theories flooded the internet, but one thing was clear. This wasn't just reality TV drama anymore. This was where Sierra wasn't backing down. And just when the storm felt like it couldn't get any bigger, the anonymous account posted one final message. For words that set the entire culture ablaze. The wedding was staged, the wedding was staged. For words that detonated across the internet like an atomic bomb. At first, fans refused to believe it. Love and Hip Hop's biggest fairy tale, Mendeecees and Yandi's union, was the bedrock of the franchise. Their vows, their tears, their family moment. Could it all have been a lie? But the anonymous account wasn't bluffing. Hours later, they dropped what they claimed was an internal document, a production memo from the network itself. The leak detailed payment structures, filming schedules, and a chilling note in bold: ceremony will be staged for storyline purposes. Legal filing optional. The fandom imploded. Was their love nothing more than a business deal? Millions who once cried watching the televised wedding now felt duped, scammed, betrayed. Old clips resurfaced, Tawny hesitating when asked about legal paperwork, Mendeecees smirking in confessionals. Suddenly, everything looked suspicious. Blogs declared it the greatest con in reality TV history. Twitter hashtags exploded. Hashtag fake vows, hashtag scripted love, hashtag cancel everything. But the chaos only deepened when Sierra released her trump card, a private voicemail. In the recording, Mendeecees allegedly spoke to a confidant, laughing about the wedding. That wasn't no marriage, that was a contract. Yandi, know the deal. She play her role, I play mine. And VH1 cut the check. His words were a dagger to the heart of every fan who had believed in their story. Yandi broke her silence with another tearful post. But this time, it wasn't rage. It was devastation. If I knew people would twist it like this, I never would have done it, she cried. I loved him. No matter what you think, I loved him. Her voice cracked, her eyes swollen from tears. But instead of sympathy, the internet tore her apart. You loved the bag, commenters sneered. You loved the spotlight. The cruelty was relentless. Meanwhile, Mendeecees tried to fight back. In a furious live, he denied everything. Y'all believe Sierra? Y'all believe some troll account? Man, get out of here. Yandi's my wife. Ain't no staged wedding. Ain't no fake love. They trying to ruin me because they can't beat me. But even as he shouted into the camera, viewers noticed his hands shaking, his voice cracking under pressure. The comment section was merciless. We saw the receipts, we heard the voicemail. Your time is up. And then another betrayal surfaced. A castmate who had stayed quiet through the storm suddenly spoke. Kimbella went live, her tone icy, her eyes blazing. Y'all want the truth? He been lying? We all knew. We just couldn't say nothing because of contracts. Sierra brave enough to risk it, but don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing real about Mendeecees. Nothing. The fandom exploded again. This time with confirmation from inside the circle. If Kimbella was telling the truth, the entire foundation of Love and Hip Hop was a fraud. The network scrambled for damage control. Leaked emails showed executives debating emergency edits, legal threats, even pulling episodes from streaming platforms. Some insiders claimed lawsuits were being drafted against Sierra for breach of contract. Others whispered the network was preparing to cut ties with both Mendeecees and Yandi permanently. The empire was crumbling and the world was watching, but the most shocking twist was still to come. The anonymous account returned with a bombshell drop, a hidden camera video from behind the scenes of the wedding shoot. In the clip, producers can be heard coaching Yandi and Mendeecees through their vows. Pause for tears. One says, "Look into her eyes like you mean it," another instructs. The video ended with Mendeecees laughing, whispering to a producer, "That good enough for y'all?" The internet lost its collective mind. Headlines screamed fraud. Fans rioted online. Even loyal supporters could no longer defend him. The chaos spilled into the real world. Protesters gathered outside VH1's headquarters, chanting, "Stop the lies." Paparazzi hounded every cast member, hungry for a soundbite. Brands cut ties overnight. Sponsors pulled deals. Mendeecees' empire built on love, loyalty, and image lay in ruins. But Sierra's war wasn't over. Late one night, she posted a final story, a screenshot of an email chain allegedly between Mendeecees and a network executive. In it, he appeared to bargain his silence about other cast scandals in exchange for higher pay. The implication was clear. Mendeecees hadn't just lied about his marriage, he had dirt on everyone. The fandom gasped. If he fell, he wouldn't fall alone. The internet braced itself for total annihilation of the Love and Hip Hop brand. Fans begged Sierra to drop the full files. Cast members deleted posts, locked accounts, or lashed out in anger. Rumors swirled of alliances breaking, friendships ending, entire storylines collapsing. And just when it seemed the storm had reached its peak, Sierra went live one last time. Her face was calm, her tone measured, but her eyes burned with fire. "I told y'all I wasn't lying. I told y'all I had proof. But you don't even know the half. 'Cause if y'all think Mendeecees is the only one playing the game..." She paused, staring into the lens. Her silence louder than a scream. Then she leaned closer, whispering words that froze millions of viewers in place. "I got receipts on all of them." The live cut instantly. Black screen. Silence. Fans screamed in comments. Hashtags erupted. Speculation soared. Was Sierra about to expose the entire cast? Did she hold the key to destroying love and hip-hop once and for all? The world waited. The fandom burned. And in that moment, one thing was undeniable. Reality TV would never be the same again. Never be the same again.